Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to this live where I am opening up an old journal of mine to share how I shifted my very own self-image. Oh, you know what? I wanted to put AirPods in, but I think you can hear me. Can you hear me okay? Let me know. Then I won't add the AirPods in if you feel you can hear me okay. Give me a wave if you can hear me okay, or a heart. I feel like it's fine. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Hi, Tara. Hey, everybody. So let me know where you're tuning in from today. Where are you in the world? I also want to thank all of you who've been giving me some great sugar-free sweet recipes. I appreciate that. I've been forwarding all of them to Paul. If you know, you know. Where are you tuning in from? I'm going to do some waves here. Victoria, BC, welcome. I love that. I was in Vancouver, BC at the end of February working with a small group of clients. Karen is in London, Ontario. Welcome, Karen. Hey, Kanishka. Sandra, welcome. Where are you tuning in from? Those curves and curls. I love that handle. That's like the best handle ever. LaSalle, Ontario. That's where Tara is. Hey, Gabby. Great to have you here. So I'm going to open up my my journal here. The first thing I want to do, though, is to kind of explain a little bit about self-image, and then I'll go into it as well. Our self-image is how we feel about ourselves. And I always say you don't get what you want, you get how you feel about what you want. So if you look at your present results, whether it's your finances, whether it's your relationships, whether it is your health, those present results are a match to how you feel about yourself. Very much unconscious. It can be unconscious, subconscious here. But your subconscious mind has an image of you, and that is what is being presented to the world. That is what is creating your results. And so when we do self-image work, we're using our imagination first and foremost to create the version of us that has the life that we desire. But here's the thing. We may not know exactly what that is. And that's why we're using our imagination. We're starting to think, okay, how would I be showing up in each area of my life from the place of my goal? From somebody that is living this way? Like, what would actually start to change? So one of the things that I did, and this whole journal is full, it's all every day I would write, and I would say I would write about I'd write on average 2 pages, writing down my winner's image. But I'm writing it in the present tense. And I would do that, as you can see, this is full every day. For me, writing is kind of my way to visualizing. It's a tool that really helps me get into my imagination. And what I did was I first thought about what my goal is. So when I was doing this self-image work, my goal was very much around building a 7-figure business. It was something that I desired to do. And because as a result, I would be impacting a lot more people and being able to help more people. So that was my desire. So that's a want. What I needed to do was create a version of me that had that. So a version of me that woke up and was in that state, was being that person that had that already. And that's what I'm writing down. So each page, if I look through it, there's some threads that are similar, but then I can see by the day, like I switched it up a little bit. So, would you, oh my gosh, would you like me to read some of it verbatim? Read exactly what I was writing out years ago. With the focus on building a self-image around a 7-figure business owner. Okay, I'm getting hearts. So I'm thinking that's a yes. And Curves and Curls said yes. Karen said yes. Okay, here we go. So these are some of the things that I would write. I am focused and disciplined. I wake up early to study and work out. Now, so here's what's interesting. This is before the study club calls that I now do for clients and have done for the last 4 years. I love waking up to messages and receiving them throughout the day from people that are excited and ready to start now. These clients pay in full and upfront. My team and I provide exceptional value, and my clients get phenomenal results. My clients are big fans of mine and are always referring ideal clients to me. I am always in service of my clients and thinking about ways to offer value, serve, and help them. I am purpose-driven. Money flows to me and is deposited into my bank account every day. I am in harmony and on the vibration of wealth, success, and riches. Money is good. It is very good. I give thanks for quick and substantial financial increase now. I give thanks for quick and substantial new client increase now. I am prosperity. I am attuned to the riches and opportunities around me. I am the CEO of a 7-figure business that is cash rich and cash positive. I always have a minimum of 20 new clients after each event. My events are sold out and there is always a wait list. I am a sought after speaker, expert, and coach. I am on global stages all over the world. So now what I can do, okay, so that's an idea. So how did that, I know Tara's like, wow, Hina, you created exactly this. I did. Like, what I want you to know is that when I'm saying I'm the CEO of a 7-figure business, that it's cash rich and cash positive, I want you to know that in the 3D world, in my reality, that was not the case. That was absolutely not the case. It was far from it. I'll read you, if you like that, I'll read you another one and you'll just see how kind of similar they are. This one I started, I am in control and at ease. I have calmness of mind. I am the CEO of a 7-figure company that is cash rich and cash positive. I have 100,000 in the bank. This week, I'm enrolling 4 new clients from LA. So I guess I was going to LA and I believe I was doing an event in LA. So I was speaking specific to that. So I think as I was writing this, if there were specific things that were happening in my life, I would then bring that in. My team and I provide exceptional value and service, and my clients get phenomenal results. My clients are big fans of mine and are always referring ideal clients to me. I'm in a beautiful state of knowing, faith, and belief. I am disciplined and effective. So again, I'm creating a self-image in my mind, in my imagination, and I'm literally creating her. I created her of somebody that likes to wake up early, somebody that studies, somebody that works out, somebody that is disciplined, somebody that is effective. My live events are filled with a wait list. I am prosperity. I'm an excellent money manager. So remember what I was telling you, that in the 3D world, this is not what it looked like yet. So this was also, like I was thinking about any possible doubts that I might have around my ability to manage money. Like, you know, if I was having challenges with what I have now, how was I going to do with, you know, bringing in 7 figures? So I'm creating the foundation. I'm creating the belief now. Every day, money is flowing into my bank account. I am on the frequency of attracting large sums of money. Money is in circulation in my life. Money flows to me with ease. I am success consciousness. And as I'm doing this, if you have any questions about my process, please ask me. And If this is something that you would like to know how to do, really the fundamentals of this, let me know in the chat or in the comments there. I leave everyone I meet with the impression of increase. I leave everyone I meet feeling better simply by being in my presence. I am on time, punctual. I am put together, dressed well, and polished. So I was really creating my self-image of how do I show up. I mean, I think it was at that time that I started to get manicures. I never really got manicures before. In fact, one thing I would do was say that that wasn't important. It didn't really, like, it was kind of superficial. So I would downplay these things. Oh, Kelly, you'd like to learn more how to do this. Beautiful. And if you have any specific questions now, also let me know. Please share the process. It's so inspiring. Oh gosh, I'm like, okay, I'm trying to think, do I have a podcast about it? I'm sure I do. I really just decided to do this yesterday. I am going to go through this over 2 days, April 27th and 28th. I'm doing a whole summit that is about this, which we can also share with you. And there's early bird tickets that end up going back to the regular price, I think on the 12th, the 11th or 12th. So what I was doing here, I am on time, punctual, I am put together, dressed well, and polished. I am always present with the kids and close to Paul. So Paul is my husband. And so in my self-image, it's about who I am being in all areas of my life. So that's what I'm writing down every day. And it's just a little bit different with a focus on money and business, because that was a part of my self-image that I really wanted to work on. I have more than enough time to do everything. I have more than enough time to do everything I need to do and more. I am the creator of time. That's brilliant. I think I did this before I even read Gay's book where he talks about this. I am impressing myself right now. I am calm and confident. I am present with everyone I meet. I am grateful. So what I did was, this self-image that I wrote years and years ago came from my goal. So the first part of it was I had to admit what I wanted. And there was somebody that I was actually messaging this morning. I had met her at another event. She heard me speak and she said, just in that hour, she said she's been talking about what I had shared. And she said that it had such a big impact on her. So I was thrilled, because it's all about being of service and impacting. And I asked her if she was coming to my self-image summit. And so she said she was definitely going to look into it. And then this morning, she mentioned that it's a really busy weekend. There's a lot going on. And she's going to be traveling early May. So she won't be able to make it, but she looks forward to coming to my next event. So this is when, because of all of this work I have done, I have no problem, and I will always be a stand for somebody, which means I will say something that I see, even if it might, it might feel uncomfortable, or maybe they won't like it so much if I say this. So I left her a voice note and I said, in my opinion, because you had said how that 1 hour with me, just talking on a stage, we didn't even really interact, made such a difference for you. Imagine 2 days. And I really believe you should do everything you can to get there. Your life is not going to be the same. It's going to change. It's going to change everything. It's even going to change your upcoming trip. And the fact that you're going to have to move things around is actually good. The fact that it's not convenient. So knowing for some of you, like if I think of you, Kelly, I really think you should do everything you can to be there. And if you're looking at your schedule, if you're looking at finances and you're saying, I don't see how, I always say the how is none of your business. Make the decision, because it will literally change everything, like it has for me. Because this is my life. I I am present with the kids. I am very close with Paul. I am at 7 figures, like all of these things. But at that time, it wasn't. And I had to learn from somebody how to create this. Do you want to hear another one? Is this interesting to you? I'm waving. Oh, and by the way, just to conclude that story, the person who I had said that to, not knowing how she would respond, she said, thank you so much. I've got goosebumps. I'm going to be there. You know, we stop so fast. We take people's excuses. I had a whole bunch of excuses. I got tired of my own excuses. So we want to be a stand for people. And sometimes we have to be a stand for ourselves. Okay, let me find another one. I'm just going to see where we land here. Okay. I am selling every day with ease. I'm a sought-after speaker, expert, and coach. Wherever I travel, my events are sold out all over the world. I love waking up to messages from people who are ready to start now. They pay in full and upfront. My team and I provide exceptional value and service, and my clients get phenomenal results. And you'll notice that these are really similar, right? They're similar, but each one was written fresh, and there'll just be some things that are changed from how I was feeling that morning. My clients are big fans of mine and are always referring ideal clients to me. I love what I do, and I'm excited to wake up and work with my clients and enroll new clients. I am healthy. I work out almost every day. It's so wild to me because this was not my life at that time. Wow. I am disciplined. I know what to focus on and what to delegate. Who's this? This is me now. Wow. I am the CEO of a 7-figure business that is cash rich, cash positive. I always have $100,000 in my business plan bank account. I am prosperity. I have success consciousness. And remember, if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. I have a consciousness tuned into riches. So that was really important to me. And having a consciousness tuned into riches is exactly what is being created every day as I'm doing this. I am a top consultant at PGI. I work closely with the consultants to help them create incredible businesses. This is wild because I actually did end up doing that. I ran a couple of teams for Bob. I am recognized in the PGI community as a leader, and I work closely with Bob. Oh my gosh, and that's exactly what happened to enhance the consultant division. I'm on stage all over the world sharing this information and what I do. The boys and I are very close and connected. Angela says, how long after writing these journal entries did you start to see it come to life? Okay, Angela, that's such a great question. So, here's what happened, Angela. It's in a way, it's a challenging question for me to answer, to give you exact timelines, because I was her. So I remember I accidentally realized that I had done over $1 million in my business within 12 months. And what I mean is that as I was becoming, Angela, her, this is, I have faith, belief, and knowing, like, this is my life. So I'm not checking on things, like I'm living from this place. So when I had hit 7 figures, it actually felt very natural. It felt very natural. It was like, of course, like, because I have been her. So what I would say is, oh my gosh, well, I mean, maybe not long. I know I want to give you a timeline. I don't even have the exact date written on here. You know, but if I think of where I was, like, because Bob was alive and where, I mean, this was probably, okay, before I hit 7 figures, when I actually started to write this, but I was doing some work before, I don't know, a year or so. Because as you can see, Angela, I was writing things like, I know what to delegate. I am consistent. I'm disciplined. So part of this is creating the foundation of the person with the goal. That is exactly what it was. Any other questions about this? It's so weird. It's so interesting to just look back at this and think, wow, it truly is how you feel. So Angela, what I was doing was I was feeling this, like I was her. So then you can imagine, like, listen to this, Angela. I have like this. Okay, if you're a client of mine, listen to this right now and you let me know if you feel this has happened. I have created a movement for people to awaken to their higher selves, a system for them to access their power and tap into what they really want, to make the money they want, the life they want, for each and every client to realize how they can use their mind to access everything they need to create the life they want. They all get amazing results and inspire others as well. I am open and transparent and share my journey as well. I mean, you just had to be on the morning call today with my clients to know that that is true. Yeah, Renee is like goosebumps so aligned. Renee, this was written years ago. Sonia says, I like your writing. Oh, it's moving up. It feels fresh each day, and there is some variation and feels authentic to you that morning. Yes, I thought I needed to write exactly the same every day. That becomes rote and stale. It does. So it is fresh. And then Sonia, I can see what I did was I must have been going to LA at some point, and then I incorporate that into this. Sonia, you're coming to the Self-Image Summit. Yay! And so we will go through this. So you leave with that self-image. In fact, I can't. I'm using my phone for Instagram. I was like, I got to read you something. Tara McEwen had sent me a note this morning saying, oh my gosh, it was at the Self-Image Summit last year that I decided X, Y, and Z. I think of, Anissa, you were sitting beside Samra at the Self-Image Summit last year, and you influenced her huge around her goal. You know, that's what I love about it. It's around the people that you're surrounding yourself with too. Those people that see you, that see your goal. Yay, Karen can't wait for the summit. You literally are going to be different because you're in the energy. I even see what happened of just being in the energy with my inner circle this weekend and seeing what is happening for them. Yeah, Anissa says, yes, great event. So I found this, and it's just wild to me that it has happened. So when you're doing it, it becomes you, that then you just get on with your day. You're working on your day and you're doing what you need to do. But I was doing it from her. So I was making decisions from her. I was putting out offers from her, from this place. I was being a stand. So from this place where, like, if we look at this, I've created a movement for people to awaken to their higher selves. Well, if I'm talking to somebody and sharing what I do and they're interested and then they're like, yeah, but I don't know, I'm not going to buy into those excuses, because I have created a movement for people to awaken to their higher selves, a system for them to access their power. I'm not going to give up on people. Angela says, do you also do traditional journaling about what's happening or what you're feeling or what's bothering you, or even brain dump journaling? Angela, I do not. I know others that do, and it's amazing. The only time that I will write out what is bothering me is as a way to process something. So if something has happened and I'm feeling there's a lot of energy around it, I will do it so I can move through it. But daily, no way. 100% no, I'm not writing what's bothering me. I'm only writing what I want to create. And I'm not going to write something I don't want more of. However, there are some times where I will, in order to simply move through it. And those are times where I will write it, and I will write it and I will rip it up. And I will not email, and when I say I write it, it's pen and paper, because I would be too scared that I would hit send and somebody's name would be in the sender list. No. I can't do that. Angela, I love your questions, by the way. Thank you for asking that. Yeah, so Angela says, I love that. Thank you. Focus on the future and creating. And so Angela, what I would say to you is that this is it. Like, I'm creating who I am being every day. And from the mom I'm being, from the partner I'm being, from the leader I'm being, from the coach that I am being. So this is what I am doing. And that's why so as I do that on the inside, Angela, what happens from a self-image perspective is that now it's like, I don't have my glasses here, but it's like I've put on the glasses of this. So I see the whole world as that. So again, if it comes to sales and someone's like, oh, I don't know if I want to work with you. I'm like, remember, this is me. I am a sought after coach. I am on world stages. Like if you can work with me at this point, at this investment, it is a deal. Because it's a deal. Like, and I have a unique level of mastery in this work from being a psychotherapist. And now for sure in this time and place, because I've done 4 years of calls Monday to Friday pretty much for 4 years. And you do those kinds of reps, you have a unique level of mastery. And so I'm not afraid to share that. And I'm not afraid to share, if I do believe I can help somebody, that they should do what they can do to join, be in our energy, whatever you can do. And sometimes that's listening to podcasts, if that's what's available to you right now, or it's coming to the Self-Image Summit. I want to say thank you so much for being with me, for being witness to this, whether you're listening to the recording or you've been on live. Thank you for your questions. I loved your questions. Thank you, Angela. If you have any other questions for me, just hit me in the DMs. Go to the link tree and in my bio, and you will see where you can get tickets for the Self-Image Summit. I believe midnight, April 11th is when the early bird is done, is completed. And I can just honestly tell you that you will 100% not be the same. It is absolutely life-changing. All right. Have a beautiful rest of your day, everyone. Bye for now.